Okay, we're back in the studio right after a busy signal show. This is Pier Tosi, and we have a very special guest, April Mills from Trenchtown Reading Center. So Trenchtown, a very special place for reggae music, a ghetto, and it's still a ghetto situation. And Rosalind did raise a very special place for boys, for children, and for adult people too. So can you tell us briefly the story of the Trenchtown Reading Center?
Okay, super. Well, the centre was founded in 1993. Last year was the 20th anniversary of the centre, which in itself is a pretty big feat for a place like Trenchtown. It started in a little derelict music rehearsal room in the park, an initiative. It's a community initiative put together with the help of Rosalind Ellison, who is co-founder and present director. A Canadian lady, spends half the time in Jamaica, half in Vancouver. She's been the driving force behind the centre really since the founding. Plus with 4 members, important community members and leaders at that time, of which sadly in the War of 1904, 3 of those guys were lost and some left the country, but Rosalind has kept that place moving forward. In 97 she started the no-profit organisation in Vancouver, which is Friends of the Trenchtown Reading Centre. Friends of the Trenchtown Reading Centre is a fantastic Facebook group, so please link up with us on the Facebook group. Social media is very important. And it's really, we rely totally on donations. There's no government funding, we have no long-term sponsors. This year we received a fantastic donation from a foundation in Switzerland, and it's taken the pressure right off us. We're jumping up and down with joy. So thank you, Switzerland. Thank you, ladies, if you get to see this. Respect, okay? But quite often the funding is a struggle. It's not a huge annual budget. It's a pretty low annual budget just for basic running, but we're struggling always to find that money. So, you know, we're reaching out to the reggae industry. Trenchtown gave us music. Let's give something back to Trenchtown. And like, the people are enthusiastic. They are. You know, it's his 5th year now in Rototom. You've known us from the 1st year. And apart from the money that we managed to raise here with selling T-shirts and merchandising, apart from that, all the link-ups with the artists that have got involved in benefit shows, mixtapes, you know, it's been important, and it's made Europe move for us a little bit, which is nice. So we just want to keep that growing. Do I talk a lot?
And I know it's a Spanish friend that gave you the idea to come here with the table to sell the T-shirt and then the things, and so probably you're talking with a lot of people coming at the table. And what's the reaction of the reggae people, and what's the contribution of the people at the Sunsplash during these years?
The general public, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, well, a lot of people that here just afterwards actually go to Jamaica and call by the centre and take materials. Here we sell merchandising. When we tell the people, we have really nice shirts, and when we tell the people it's for the centre, then they buy them. Also, Rototom gave us permission to put the logo on the sleeve of the shirt, which has been a big boost to sales. So, you know, every year here we've raised, you know, about 15 or 20% of the annual budget from just here in Rotterdam, right? That's basic budget. It's a lot of money, you know, it's really important to us. So, and the general public, apart from that, they link up with us on Facebook. We've had people offering to do lots of different bits and pieces. We've had people do book sales. All sorts of things, really. But we've done a number of benefit events with artists more than anything. It's the artists that seem to want to get involved. But of course, you know what it's like to organise an event. It's not easy. And we're not event organisers, but we do manage to get some things going.
And you told us about fantastic children, very talented, and I was wondering what are their favorite books and the favorite things they like to do during the lessons and the activities of the center.
Okay. Well, that all depends on the particular child, you know. I'm astounded by their artistic ability. I've never seen kids pick up a pencil and draw the most amazing picture of the mother picking the mango, and like in 3 seconds, coloured in, drawn. It's just like a professional cartoon. Like, Okay. Then there are other kids that are more passionate about reading. There are other kids more, every kid has its thing. The thing about that centre is okay, it's a library, but it's not like a library you and I know. Have you been there into the reading centre? No. It's bright, it's colourful. There's laughter all day long. There's kids running around, and it's just it's so full of love there. Each kid helps the other kid. It's just a very, very special place. It's like a little oasis in Jamaica, that place. I'm sorry if I'm going off the point of it. I just sounded like...
And the very last question is, if one of our listeners want to help you in any way, what he does have to do?
Okay. Well, we're open to all input, all inspirations. What we're looking for is long-term stable funding. That's a priority. And also there's so much more we could do with more money. We'd like to take the kids on more excursions. The excursions are really important because they still live in this very confined area, and when you take out of that, they really are thrilled. And there's other workshops and children's groups actually very near to them, like at the Marcus Garvey Institute, which is only up the road. They have workshops there. They've offered to take our kids to this. I was talking to Henry Miller here last year. He was telling about the workshops at the Jamaican Institute. That's in downtown Kingston. It's just up the road. But we need to be able to get a bus and run the kids out, so they're integrating with kids in other communities. They're getting to see a little bit more outside of Trenchtown. And it's not a lot of money, but we're always there trying to just cover the basics and pay the wages at the end of the month, because apart from the centre and the kids, there's 4 people that are waged there. These people's livelihood depends on that as well, so it's people's livelihood and it's the kids, and it's a fantastic place. So check us, please link up with us on the website. There's a website, trenchtownreadingcentre.com, or Friends of the Trenchtown Reading Centre. But if you just Google Trenchtown, the Reading Centre just comes up at the first 5 or 6 anyway. So, okay.
So, Avery, thank you very much, and my compliments for what you and Rosalind did and keep doing during all those years. Thank you very much. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you.
Please think about getting involved. Just get in contact through the website, and any suggestions, we'll be happy to collaborate and work something and move forward together. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, man, reggae nights. You live on the